welcome to the Rosa Homestead. Well, we're all decorated here in the kitchen and the rest of the house is all decorated. We have one tree that we still have to put decorations on, but other than that, the house is pretty much done. I want to welcome everybody, and today's going to be a different video than normal. I've seen a lot of people around town, online, on Facebook, all over the place, and it seems like so many people have a misconception of what homesteading is. So I've done some research, I've looked up online all different things, and I've come to a general consensus, and I wrote some notes here. What is a homestead? A homestead is a house with land that's owned by a family. Okay, so it's not just a house, it's got land also. That is basically a homestead. It will include another building. That could be a farmhouse, it could be a greenhouse, it could be a barn, it could be any type of other building. And the land that you have, you use for crops or animals. Now, a homestead doesn't have to have a lot of animals. It doesn't have to have cows and pigs and sheep and stuff like that. Here at our homestead, we have chickens, which we get eggs from. And I have a garden and a greenhouse that I get my crops from. Why do people homestead? It's a lot of work, it's a lot of hard work, but it's so rewarding when you plant something from a little bitty seed and it grows into something that you can live off of. So it is hard work. If you have a lot of animals, if you've got cows and sheep and pigs and chickens and you have a big farm, it is a lot of work. But if you have children, you're teaching your children a lifestyle. And that lifestyle could be so rewarding. You're teaching them so much. You're teaching them the value of hard work. Food. When you produce your own food and you preserve that food and you go to eat that food, you know exactly what you're eating. If you look at the ingredients that you put into it, you could say every ingredient. Go to the store and pick up something that's been frozen or in a can, prepared foods, and I guarantee you half the things you can't even pronounce. The only exception to that would be when you buy frozen vegetables. I would say 99% of all the frozen vegetables are just that vegetable that's in it. The lifestyle of self-sufficiency, that is a homestead. The preservation of food, agriculture. Some homesteads, the people make their own clothes and fabric. They make crafts for the home, and then sometimes in order to live off your homestead, they sell those crafts or they sell those clothes. Growing your own food and providing for your own electricity. Now here, Rosa Homestead is a homestead. We do have city water and we do have electric. But we try to conserve the money. We find ways to work off of the land. Instead of using a clothes dryer, I hang my clothes outside on a wash line. Water, I have a rain barrel outside and I collect rainwater, and with that water I feed my chickens, I feed my greenhouse. So I'm saving money in that way. We try not to do wash more than once a week. Sometimes we even stretch it a little bit. That way we're conserving on water. We have the ability here to have garbage pickup. but we don't use that. We turn around and drive the 1.5 miles, 2 miles to the recycle center, and we do our own garbage. We turn around and we have a bucket that's underneath my sink, and we put our coffee grinds, we put in potato peels, onion peels, garlic peels, eggshells, all different things we put in that pail, and then it goes into our compost pile that we make our own compost with. So a homestead just isn't living off grid either, because not everybody can live off grid. In fact, in 1986, they stopped the term, quote, living off grid, homesteading, but a lot of states are very lax on it, and they do allow it. Other states are very hard on homesteading. In Alaska, up until 1986, you could live in Alaska practically free if you homesteaded off the land, off grid. And that was hard to do, but a lot of people did it. And what makes up a good homesteader? They're frugal. And I just went over some of the things we do. There's probably more we can do here, but that's something that will come as time goes on. Being creative and innovative, ways to save money by repurposing. And a lot of times when I have a t-shirt that's stained and I wouldn't wear it anymore, I cut it up and I use it for rags. Like I said, we take our coffee grinds and we use that in our composting pile. There's many different ways of being frugal. Some of the other things that we do here, we make our own laundry detergent. It's very simple to do. I have a video on it, and there's a lot of videos on making your own laundry detergent. We make our own salves and oils here. I grew last year calendula, and basically calendula and coconut oil make up a great salve for itchy skin, for bites, burns. This coming year, me and my husband are going to try making our own soap. So there's many different ways of being frugal, trying to save money, working off your land as best as you can. I'd love to hear your ideas. Please, if you have any ideas on how you turn around and be frugal, save money, a homesteader, whatever, please leave your comments. I know other people would love to read those comments and see what you do. Other than that, I just wanted to say happy holidays. I'm sorry I didn't put out a video on Saturday. I think I blew my knee out, so I've been trying to stay off it and relax and stuff, so I apologize. So that's why I'm putting one out today, and I'll see what I can do about one on Wednesday. But I just want to say God bless everybody. Enjoy your holidays. Remember, the reason why we celebrate is not because of Santa Claus, not because of the tree, not because of decorations, but for the man upstairs. So Jesus is the reason for the season. And from my house to your house, I just want to say God bless. And I'll see you again shortly. Bye, everybody. Thumbs up and please subscribe.